Welcome to UNCG and the Bryan School of Business and Economics. This series of videos will introduce you to the Bryan Undergraduate Student Services Office, the university, and to rules and regulations that each student must be familiar with. As a Bryan School student, you are assigned a professional advisor in the Bryan Undergraduate Student Service Office located in the Bryan Building, Room 301. You and your advisor will work together each semester on goal setting, course selection, graduation planning, and success strategies as you work towards achieving your academic goals. Let's take a look at what you will be learning about over the course of the Bryan Advisor Briefing. You will be given a welcome from our Dean, Mac Banks, as well as instructions for finding important university dates and deadlines, generating and understanding your degree requirements, searching for classes, registering for classes, using Canvas and Starfish, and scheduling your advising appointment. You must complete the Bryan Advisor Briefing in its entirety. In addition to this video, there are 5 more videos. You will want to complete all videos at one time. To demonstrate your knowledge of the material presented, you must complete the final quiz at the end of the videos. Once you have watched and successfully completed the final quiz, you will be able to proceed to the next steps in the mandatory advising process. As a new main campus Bryan School student, you will be required to attend the university's Spartan Orientation, Advising and Registration, or SOAR, S-O-A-R, program. To sign up to attend SOAR, please visit their website at soar.uncg.edu. If you are an online degree student, you will not be required to participate in the on-campus SOAR program. It is important to always be aware of the university's academic and registration calendars. Here, you will find information such as general registration dates, payment deadlines, exam schedules, and graduation dates. Please make sure to bookmark this important page. Before moving through the remaining videos, please listen to some words of welcome, wisdom, and opportunity in the Bryan School from our Dean, Mac Banks.
Welcome, I'm Mac Banks, Dean of the Bryan School, and I am delighted that you chose the Bryan School to continue your education. I came to the Bryan School 7 years ago as the Dean, and there were a couple of things that attracted me to the Bryan School. One was the close relationship that I saw between students and faculty members. I'd been at other public universities and I did not see that close relationship. I'd been at a small private business school and I'd seen that close relationship. I knew how special it was, but I knew it was particularly special here at the Bryan School because we are one of the largest business schools in the state of North Carolina. The other thing that we needed to do was to talk with executives to find out what it was they were looking for people to graduate from business schools. We asked them the question, how did you get to your position? How did you get to the corner office, so to speak, as the CEO or the president? And what kept coming back to us over and over again was that I could solve problems better than other people in the organization. And so people would come to me, they'd ask me to help them solve a problem. I'd learn about that part of their organization. I'd develop a better reputation in the organization. That would open up a new career path, or I would get a bonus or a raise or a promotion, something like that. And ultimately, that's what propelled me into the corner office. Well, how many business schools do you think were focusing at that time? This was 2011. We're focusing at that time on helping students become exceptional problem solvers. Well, if you said 0, you were right, because that's what it was. So we went back and we revamped our entire curricula at the undergraduate and graduate level to focus on producing exceptional problem solvers, helping our students become exceptional problem solvers. Now, we asked these executives a few other things as well. What else is it that you're looking for in the people that you hire? And they said 4 different things that really stood out to us. One of those was that we want to hire people that can help us reinvent our business over and over again. That's innovation. And so we teach our students how to be innovative, how to understand innovation and be innovative. Second was globalization. There's so many things going on around in the world that every business is buffeted by what's going on in the world. So we decided that we were going to make globalization a key pillar of what we do in the Bryan School. The third thing was organizational sustainability. That's really about long-term holistic thinking and decision making. Executives don't want people that are going to focus on making the quarterly numbers and they sacrifice the next quarter or the next year to do that. They want people that will take a long-term holistic perspective in their thinking and their decision making. Interestingly, there are plenty of studies out there that demonstrate that the most successful executives are the people that can do that, and they don't take just a 5-year perspective. They can think 10 years out, 15 years out, 20 years out in the decisions that they make for their organizations. The fourth thing was ethics, and executives were very clear about this. We need to be confident that the people we hire have strong ethical principles. So those are the 4 pillars that we put in there as well to make our students more attractive to business organizations. And then there was another element in there that was really important as well. Students have to have the opportunity to do something real. Business schools are great at teaching about theory, and they're pretty darn good about teaching how to apply the theory in particular situations or abstract situations. But they're not very good at teaching people how to do these things in practice. So what we did was to create a requirement for all of our students to do some type of hands-on project with a real business and a real problem before they graduate. And as a result of that, our students are getting this opportunity to practice being an exceptional problem solver over and over again. Interestingly, there's a study that's going to be coming out probably in the next 6 months or so that says what organizations most need are executives who can come up with solutions to problems, and that the best executives do that. But they also studied business schools, and they found that business schools are really very poor at doing that. In the Bryan School, that's what we do. That's how we benefit our students and add value to their backgrounds. So we do things like company spotlights. Company spotlights are opportunities for organizations to come in and sit with the students or talk with the students about their organization and the internship opportunities they have and the full-time opportunities that they have. And it's an opportunity for students to ask questions of these employers and try and find out more about the organization if it's a fit for them. Those types of things really give the students an advantage. The other important thing to note about that, by the way, is that all of our company spotlights are captured on WebEx. So people that can't make it to campus, whether they're on the other side of the world or just in their job and they can't make it that particular day, have the opportunity to view the WebEx session with the company. There are other programs that we have. Certainly there are a lot of things that we do, such as resume critiques and cover letter critiques and mock interviews and things of that sort. And all of those things help prepare the student. One of the events that we have right at the beginning of every school year is Bryan Back to Business. It's a day-long opportunity, and it's the opportunity for students to come and listen to business managers and executives talk about tips for getting jobs, for looking at organizations, for meeting people in organizations and talking with them about the opportunities that are there. There's an opportunity to learn about graduate school as well, because some people want to go to graduate school and right out of undergraduate programs. But it's the opportunity for students really to become immersed in it, and it's really setting the stage. Most students think that I don't need to start my job search until I graduate or until my senior year. That couldn't be further from the truth. You're really starting your job search the very first day that you're in campus or that you're enrolled in college, and you're preparing yourself for that job search. Well, Bryan Back to Business gives students the opportunity to start boning up on those types of things that they need to pay attention to. If you're on campus, then I believe it's a week or two later or thereabouts, we have the fall career fair here at the university, and it really gets you in the mindset of the types of things that you need to be thinking about as you're going to be talking to these prospective employers at the career fair and elsewhere. One of the things I can say is that if you pay attention to these types of things that I've been talking about and engage in the Bryan School, you're going to prepare yourself well for your next phase beyond the Bryan School. And what I can say right now is best of luck to you. We're here for you.
Now that you understand the Bryan Advisor Briefing process and have been welcomed by our Dean, this concludes your first video. Please proceed to the next video on generating and understanding your degree requirements.